What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in and watching my videos. Thank you for your support. It means the world to me. Your support is the reason why I continue to film these videos, because what I want to do the most is teach you guys everything that I know about makeup. If you're not already subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment, share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to hit the bell button. That way you can get notified whenever I post a new video. And that way you guys don't miss any videos that I post in the upcoming weeks. And this is the look that I filmed for you guys today. It is one of my most recent, highly requested looks because I've been rocking this look a lot. It is super easy. It's everyday wearable. Anyone can wear this makeup. It doesn't take a lot of effort to do this makeup, but it looks like you've put in a lot of effort to do your makeup and look really presentable. So this is the kind of makeup look that I wear during the day, even if I have something important like a makeup event, but I don't want to look too done up for during the day. This is a perfect look for that. It is wearable for any event, day and night, but I wear this kind of look specifically for during the day kind of events, and just for days when I want to look like I actually put some effort into looking alive. And this look doesn't require that many products. It doesn't require that much time. So if you're interested in learning how to do this soft, dewy, glowy makeup, then keep on watching. I'm starting with absolutely nothing on my face. I just washed my face, and I'll just kind of show you guys what I use from moisturizer all the way till the end. A lot of times I skip the moisturizer and eye cream and all of that. I skip those parts because I feel like it's not really necessary. But since a few of you like to know what kind of skincare I use prior to doing my makeup, I decided to actually start from scratch today. Also, I am filming my skincare, the skincare that I use for morning and for night. I'm also filming that video. That video is coming very soon. It's on my list. I have a list of videos that I'm going to film every month. So that's definitely a video that's coming up, so stay tuned. I'm going to start with the Kiehls Ultra Facial Moisturizer. It's for all skin types. I like to warm up the moisturizer on my fingers first because I feel like it just melts better. The temperature of your fingers warms up the moisturizer better, and I feel like you don't waste as much product. Next up, I'm going to use the Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado by Kiehls. This moisturizer has been one of my favorite moisturizers for a while now, and it's really creamy and thick, so I really like to use this at night before I'm going to go to sleep. But recently my under eyes have been so dry, and I feel like it melts like butter. You guys have to make sure that you're always moisturizing your under eyes and your lids actually, because you want to make sure that you stay really hydrated here. A heavy under eye moisturizer like this is really going to help with your concealer not looking dry and like it's cracking. It's just like you moisturize your face. You want to make sure that you also moisturize your under eyes and also your eyelids. And using your ring finger is the best way to apply eye cream because this finger has the least amount of pressure. And this area here is so sensitive that you want to make sure that you're not tugging and pulling. You want to make sure that you apply very light pressure on your under eyes. You don't want to give yourself premature wrinkles, you know what I mean? Next, I'm going to be using my favorite primer. I've talked about this many times, but anytime I want to do a dewy, more natural skin, I always love using this primer, and I do about 2 pumps of this all over the face, and this is the Nude Radiance #1 Fresh Glow by Burberry Beauty. I like this primer because it's very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy on me, and I just feel like it makes the foundation go on a little bit more sheer, which is what I want for this kind of look. I like applying this primer all over the face before foundation because it makes the foundation look super dewy, glowy, and fresh. And then for foundation, I'm going to use the Shameless Marc Jacobs foundation in the color Light Y270 and medium R300. Mixing these two foundations gives me the perfect color. And today I'm actually going to use a different Morphe brush. It's G8, and I'm just going to lightly spread it around the face. Really grown to like this foundation. In the beginning, I really didn't like it like the first 2 times, but I've been wearing it and I've really been liking how it makes my skin look. Like I said in the previous video, this is like a light to medium coverage foundation. And then whatever's left on the brush, I apply to the eyelids just to even everything out and make sure that you don't see any discoloration on the eyelids. And then whatever is left also on the neck. Now I'll be taking my favorite concealer, and you guys know, as usual, I use 2 different colors in light neutral and light medium honey, Shape Tape by Tarte. And I always use a mini beauty blender for the under eye area because I just feel like it fits perfectly. Pretty much the areas where I put concealer, just to kind of brighten everything because the concealer is a little bit lighter than my face. And then whenever I'm blending out the concealer, I make sure that I get in here too because that area has some darkness too. And also just like the inner corner of the top part of the eye to make sure that all of that area there is brightened. I just can't live without this concealer. It's really one of the best concealers out there, you guys. Next, I'm going to use my favorite setting powder, Peach Perfect by Too Faced. And as you guys know, I don't really have to show you this because it looks like all the other translucent powders. This one I feel like has a little bit more of a peachy color versus the RCMA and the Laura Mercier translucent powder. So that's really the only difference between this one and the other ones that I've tried in the past. And as you guys know, I don't really bake. I just set the concealer and that's it. If you feel like the foundation creases on the smile lines or on the wrinkles on the forehead, just make sure that you blend out your foundation with a beauty blender or a brush, and then you set it with a little bit of translucent powder, and that should avoid any creasing. I like to set this area right here with powder because I feel like this powder makes my pores look smaller. And I also set the area where I put the concealer because that's also where I have a little bit of bigger pores. It like just smoothens your pores. I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skinfinish to contour and warm up my face. You guys, I've been using this product for years. I mean, ever since I can remember, since I pretty much started working at MAC. And I love this product because it's like a light to medium coverage and it gives you a nice glow to the face while contouring at the same time. It's not shimmery and it's not matte. It's like right in between. It actually reminds me of the Girlactik press powders that I've been using. I'm about to warm up this skin. You ready? And I'm just going to use an angled brush by Dose of Colors because it's the only powder brush that I see in front of me that's clean. Typically, I would use like a round fluffy brush, but this will work. And just tap in the product on the face. With this foundation, you don't want to drag the product, like you don't want to do this kind of motion because with this foundation, for some reason, it moves. So you just want to tap. And when I contour, I always do the lower part of my chin. Do you guys see how soft this contour is? Like, I live for a soft contour. I've never been a fan of really harsh contour lines. So the mineralized powders from MAC come in different colors. They come from like light medium, medium dark, medium deep, dark, deep dark. I think they just get darker and darker. So they have a nice variety of shades, but I always use, so if I were to use this powder all over the face, I would use medium. For contouring, I like to use medium dark. So it's like 2 shades darker than my face pretty much. And I always do around the hairline because, you know, we got to make this 5-head a 4-head. You guys don't got to tell me I don't have a big forehead. I know I have a big forehead. And then whatever's left on the brush, I go on the lids. Again, whatever's in the brush, I apply to the lids because I want to make the lids even like my face. And now I'm going to use Luminous Face Powder in Fair by Girlactik. So it's very similar to the MAC one. Now I'm just using a lighter color to set the rest of the face. And this is what it looks like. So I'm just setting the lighter parts of my face, like the parts where I didn't contour, I'm setting with this powder. If you want your foundation to not move all day, you have to make sure that you set it with a powder. And now I'm going to use my favorite blush, which by the way, it's on sale 40%. I just saw on their Instagram. Amazemint by Dose of Colors. It is from their Mint collection, and I believe their Mint collection is a limited edition, so once it sells out, it sells out. It is Amazemint by Dose of Colors. Look how pretty this is. It is peachy with a flecks of gold. I just love this blush so much. This is like my go-to blush lately since they've come out with this. So I've been using this for a few months actually. I want to say I've been using this since like July or August, whenever they came out with it. I just know that when I was in California in August, I brought this with me. So I know I've been using this since the summer and it's now March. So that just goes to show you how much I love this blush. And then whatever's left on the brush, I like to put on the eyelids. Because again, we're not really doing eyeshadow for this look. Like, look how perfect this blush is. It's just like the most perfect peachy gold color. You need this blush, you guys. Like I'm telling you. And it's 40% on sale. I'm definitely going to buy one because I need this blush forever. I don't want to ever run out of this blush. Today I'm going to use this new palette by Bretman Rock in collaboration with Morphe. What I love about this product the most is this packaging. It is just so pretty. I already swatched this color and this color because I think that's what will look best on me. So I'm going to mix pretty much both colors and apply to my cheeks. Yes, so pretty. Formula seems really nice. Whatever's left on the brush, I always like to go down my neck and my ears because you don't want your neck and your ears to not be glowing. You want those to be glowing just like your face because you want everything to be even. And then again, whatever's left on the brush, I like to go on the eyelids as well. So pretty much whatever I'm putting on my skin, on my face, I'm also doing on the eyelids. And what I like to do is after I've put on everything on my skin, especially the highlighter, I like to spray my face and set everything, especially right after the highlight, because I want the highlight to just kind of melt into the skin. And for that, I'm going to use a new setting spray that I've just started using a week ago. This is the Kiehls Cactus Flower Hydrating Mist. So now I'm going to use the Soft Brown Dipbrow by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I always use this product. I've been using it for a while, and it's just the product that works for me. I'm not really a big fan of eyebrow pencils. And what I do is I either use the back of my hand or I just use a cap of the product. This is what Anastasia used to do when I used to work with her. She would use the cap of this and then just wipe it for the next client. So that's pretty much what I do. And then I just use an angled brush. The angled brush that I'm going to use today is the Elcie angled brush in B12. Can you guys just get over my brow with no product and my lashes, and then with product? It's like night and day. This is my bad brow, so it takes me a little bit longer. Just starting in the middle where I need the most help. And just doing little skips. And then whatever's left on the brush, I bring it to the beginning of the brow. Because the beginning of the brow, I want it to be more natural looking. You notice how I'm barely using any product? With this product, you want to be careful. A lot of people say they don't like the Dipbrow, but that's because they're not using it properly. You don't want to use too much of this product because it's really opaque and it's really creamy and thick. Do this. I grab a little bit of product and then I spread it and make sure that there's not a lot on the brush. And the brow gel that I always use is from Makeup Forever, and it's number 25. And this is the color. So there's not like a huge difference when I apply it to the brows. As you can see, it just kind of lightens them up a little bit. and it keeps the hair in place. I always do brow gel on my brows, always. Right, now we're gonna move on to eyes, and I'm gonna use my two favorite MAC pencils, the NC15 and W20 for the waterline, and then Teddy for the top. And then with Teddy, I'm just gonna get really close to the lash line and make a small little baby wing. And you don't have to worry about the liner being perfectly done because you're just gonna go back with a pencil brush and blend it all out and give it more of a soft look. I just ended up doing the pencil just on the outer corner of the bottom lash line. I didn't bring it all the way in. And then you guys are about to see some magic. The Elcie Lashfull mascara. All you need is like one coat of this mascara and your lashes get so long and full and thick. This mascara has been my go-to since they launched it. I mean, look at these lashes. And that was only one coat. And then for the eye inner corner highlight, I'm just going to use the same two colors. I used this one and this one for the highlight. I'm going to use that for the inner corner. Just going to take a clean pencil brush and apply those to the inner corner. For this look, I want like a softer pop of highlight on the inner corner. I don't want the inner corner to be so bold since there's no eyeshadow anywhere else. And then we're going to move on to lips. I'm going to use my favorite lip conditioner, chapstick, however you want to call it. This is Naturally Nude. It has SPF 25 and it is by Kiehls. You guys, I cannot live without this product. I've been using this product for a couple of years now, and it is the only chapstick that keeps my lips moisturized, hydrated throughout the day. I feel like I've tried so many other chapsticks and they just dry out my lips even more over time. And this is the only chapstick. It's called the Butterstick Naturally Nude by Kiehls. It is the only one that keeps my lips so moisturized. And they come in different colors. And this is like my go-to lipstick because it is a chapstick with color. So it tints your lips perfectly. It's just perfect for everyday wear. Because every day I don't wear liquid lipstick because I feel like that'll dry out the crap out of my lips. So I keep this butter stick in my purse at all times. There's one in my car and my cup holder. I'm actually addicted to chapstick, and this is by far one of the best chapsticks. I'm just going to spray my face one more time. Smells so good. And this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I really enjoyed filming this look because this is my favorite go-to everyday kind of makeup. It doesn't take that much effort, but you look like you put effort into doing your makeup. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below, let me know what you'd like to see next. Don't forget to subscribe, please, and hit the bell button. That way you get notified whenever I post a new video, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm losing my mind just a little.